Alright folks, welcome to the Don's channel. I am the Don Father, and I was doing a little Australian mini-series there about crazy Aussie videos, and this one's just popped up, so I've decided to do it, not because it's crazy as such, but because I actually know nothing about this sort of thing, Burnout. I presume it's like some sort of petrol head boy racer type thing that they do with these souped up cars that look ridiculous, but it is a competition. Aussie burnouts versus American burnouts. So sticking to a bit of an Aussie theme, and I do have American viewers as well. I'm going to judge this impartially and decide which burnouts were better. Funnily enough, there is actually a lot of views on this stuff, and I couldn't believe it when it had popped up on the screen. So it's obviously a popular thing that gets judged in the petrol head world. I do not know, but anyway, I'm going to judge it as somebody that knows absolutely damn all about the topic, just purely because it's Australian versus America, and I'll decide who wins. Anyway, no more talking, let's go! Let's go, let's be having your fucking bet. American. Seems to be recording it with a video camera right up next to the smoke that's coming out. Obviously not good for the cars doing this shit. Smoke flying out the front wheels now. Like, not sure why you would want to spend all that money on a car and do this, but anyway, let's go. Fucking loads more smoke coming out of that. It looks like an old beat up pickup truck, to be fair. That's probably just burning oil. It's that old. Now let's see a real burnout. My word. It's like a little old Ford and another. Straight man. He's doing it on the back of a trailer. You couldn't get more bogan than that if you tried. Absolutely brilliant. Look at the smoke. You can barely see the truck there. And another. What? Yellow? That's not healthy looking. It's not actually saying what country this is. That was pretty cool, but it's like they've added some sort of colouring to the smoke. It's got sparks coming out. Don't know if they wore the rubber away and the wheel trims are actually the things that are rubbing against the tarmac now. I do not know. There's a lot of smoke, but there's a whole lot. It's not just what I would consider burnout American. What's he doing? Getting on his rowing a fucking kayak down the road. More like drag racing at lights, isn't it? Now that's proper smoke coming from. Oh, you cunt, he set it on fire! He's acting the wrong cheering. Pathetic, this one. Don't know what country it is. It's not very good. I must admit that one wasn't very good. It's like an old Ford. What is that? Model of car. It's an absolute banger anyway, whatever it is. Obviously, those vintage car shows that they go to, and they just have a bit of fun by the look at it. They all seem to be getting drunk and having a good time. I don't know as much how good the burnout is there, but it certainly looks like better banter at that one. That's one of the hold'ems, is it? That pickup. Bogan Central, red smoke coming out of it now. I like how they're putting colour into it, but I don't know how much of that burnout. See, to be honest, if I lived, and that's a wedding, it's got the wedding stuff going on around it, that's mental. Imagine the bride getting in that and the bride's doing fucking donuts around the middle of it. I'm just away at the wedding. What took you so long? My driver decided to do a load of donuts and burn the car out in the middle of the road for absolutely no reason. And for effect, he fucked in a little bit of pink and red smoke. Typical Aussie wedding. There's a lot of smoke on that one. I mean, a lot. The camera can't even pick it up. There's a proper burnout right there. I've got the two that I know that I like the most. But I get the impression this was made by an Aussie. Oh, here we go, we've got one more coming. I think Australia wins. Well, from the clips that we get shown there, the Americans don't put the same fucking oomph into it, the same welly into burning out the car. They really actually aren't trying to burn out the car, but when you go down under, I actually think they want to completely fucking write off and destroy their own personal vehicle for everybody's entertainment while getting pissed to the absolute satisfaction of the street. I know for a fact if I jumped in my car and did something similar, it would be met by people who are absolutely disgusted and probably in the process of phoning the police because of the absolute fucking chronic noise pollution and breach of the peace. But in Australia this seems like a perfectly normal thing to do. But judging the burnouts first and foremost, my favourite one was probably the one on the trailer because it's typical Aussie to do absolutely mental shit. There's a reason why that car's on a trailer in the first place. It's probably not roadworthy, but do you know what? I'm just going to wreck it even further and burn it out on the trailer. You could see fuck all as that car was towing that trailer down with the other sort of pickup on the back here. Smoke was absolutely thick as hell. It was like some sort of coal fucking mining town in England, the north of England in the 1700s. There was that much smoke coming out the back here. Insane. And the other one where they actually managed to set fire to the wheels, to the absolute joy of the viewing public, cheering like fuck, drinking Victoria bitter, absolutely brilliant stuff. I think though the sort of community spirit they get to this sort of stuff in Australia when they're doing it is quite infectious, the fact that they enjoy that sort of shit. I personally would be pretty pissed off if somebody was doing that in my street, but everybody to their own. At the end of the day, they're all having fun. But a typical Australian wedding, that was a bride going to her wedding and the driver's fucking donutting it in the middle of the street. Cars on either side of the road, he could easily wreck them. Nobody seems to care that their car is parked up right outside their house and this idiot's doing a donut in some sort of Holden pickup from the 1980s with a little bit of ribbon on it, and he's injected some sort of pink colouring for effect for the wedding day celebrations. And you know what? You're half an hour late, fashionably late. Little did they know she just went on a fucking carousel ride in the street before she's come to the wedding. Absolutely stinking of smoke. But do you know what? Brilliant. Each to their own, as I say. I've never actually came across anything like this. I've seen the donut markings on roads before from petrol heads, little boy racers in the estates doing that sort of stuff. It's not the sort of thing I really want to see in my street, to be honest, when there's kids running around. I would probably go fucking mad at them if my kids are out playing and this guy's doing donuts. Oh, look at the cool fucking green smoke I've put into my car. I'll tell you what's going to be fucking green. Your fucking eyes after I've cracked them if you don't F off. But anyway, Aussies won that. Cut a long story short. I went a long way to fucking come and judge that. Aussies won that based on those video clips that seem to be possibly picked and or handpicked and selected by Australians, I would imagine. But anyway, the Americans, as I said, didn't have the same welly and oomph into what they were doing. It was more like waiting at the lights and vroom, 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 revving the engine a little bit, letting a little bit of smoke out for effect, and then pff, away they go. But the Australians absolutely had zero regard for their vehicle, zero regard for other people's vehicles, zero regard for other people's health, and just went all out to destroy it. Just go absolutely all out to destroy it. And the more smoke, the more flames, the more carnage is met with the greater volume of celebration from the street. Great little video, I actually quite enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it and you like my little take on it, that would be great. But anyway, look here, don't forget to subscribe and file a notifications bell on so you don't miss any of my videos, my channel's videos to come. Leaving a few thumbs up certainly does help the channel grow as well. And check out our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, also Patreon or our Donate Get Us to Oz fundraiser that we're doing to help us fund our AFL vlogging trip down under. Thanks very much everyone. I am the Don Father and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.